A famine is coming. A famine is coming. The truth is that people don't know this, but hunger is coming. I'm not a prophet of doom. I'm not here to tell you that wahala will soon start and this will happen or that will happen. But if you look at what is really happening in Nigeria now, if you look at what is really happening in Africa right now, you see that a big problem is coming. With the war that is even going up in the Asia side, the Iran, the Israel war, the many things is showing you that very soon people will be worried more about surviving to eat than to do any other thing. Now today, I want to compare real estate and agricultural commodity. Don't get me wrong. I love real estate because when I wanted to leave Nigeria, one of the things that helped me is to sell some of my properties that I had, some of my land mostly that I have, and I use some of those money to fund my journey abroad. So I will tell you this, that real estate, of course, is a good one. And another thing with real estate is that it is the way that the rich keep money. Remember, I said it is a way that the rich keep money. I did not say it is a way that a young person or a hustler or somebody that is just coming up keep money. It is actually the way that the rich people keep money. So why is it that in the next 5 years, that real estate, that agricultural commodity will do more better than real estate in the next 5 years? Now let us start with real estate. In the few years that passed during the I think people pioneers in real estate in Lagos. When I say pioneers, I mean the new real estate like Sujimoto, like P1, and some other pioneers that are in the real estate, especially in Lagos. They started this type of digital real estate where you can pay small, small, just like we have here in the United Kingdom, like mortgage type of real estate for land and all that. So there was so many hype about real estate. And this hype made many people to invest lots of their money, lots of their working money that is supposed to be a working capital. They invested it on land. And some of this land are still in community whereby development is not coming in the next 10 years. Development is not coming in the next 15 years. So now there was a hype that was used in selling this land. For instance, they will tell you, if you buy the land today at 900,000 naira, in the next 3 months, the land will be selling at 1.5 million naira. Meaning that they were creating a FOMO, the fear of missing out. They were creating that fear of missing out in the minds of people. So people were buying land, and this land is a speculative business. So they were now saying, if you buy this land now, you will get this amount. So they were the one now selling the land, and they were the one also giving the prices of the land. So that was what we noticed in the real estate industry over the last few years. So what about agricultural commodity trading? Now, when we talk about commodity trading, which I have explained in my video, it is different. It's a different ball game to agricultural storage. In agricultural commodity trading, we have fast return on investment. But in real estate, we have a long time waiting period. Now, let me tell you about this. For people that were buying land around the Ibejuleki, those places, some of the places have developed. They will tell you, oh, if you buy land there, in so time you will make this money. It is a very good one. If you have money, if you are someone that, okay, you are into business, maybe you are abroad and you do not have time for all this farming nonsense. You do not have time for all this storage nonsense. You do not have time for any nonsense. Your own strategy is to buy land and wait. You make your money abroad, you buy land, you wait. It is a very good strategy that you can use. But if you are a hustler that is starting up, probably you are in Nigeria and you want to raise money so that you too can travel abroad. One thing you can do is to leverage on agricultural commodity trading. There is what we call a fast return on investment. Because if you want to buy a goosey, or if you want to buy, maybe let me say obono, for instance, and you decide to trade this obono, or you are trading gari, or you are trading fish, or you are trading egusi, the peeled egusi or crayfish, what happens is that you can be able to trade this thing and make faster return on your money. When someone that buy land for 1 million naira is waiting for that land to appreciate in 3 years for him to sell it 1.5 million or 2 million naira. Look at the inflation of those times. Now, not be the inflation we are looking at, because I told you it is a way of keeping money, because your land will always, most times, we appreciate to meet inflation. So it's as if you are saving your money or you are keeping your money. It is on some cases that you get to do what? You get to get more than inflation, which is also a good deal. But in commodity trading, if the price is increased today, you increase your price. There are some period, especially during that corona period, people made a whole lot of money. That corona period was a period that so many people made money because the prices of things were increasing on hyperinflation. And it is still happening right now. Right now, things are increasing on hyperinflation. The things you bought now, this price, the next day the prices are increasing. Few agricultural commodities are coming down, but many are increasing on hyperinflation. So what are we saying? What we are saying is that in trading, you have a chance of turning your money faster, if especially if you do not have another thing doing and you want to consider that as a job. Now, another difference is capital. In real estate, you need to have huge capital. Look at the kind of money that they are calling for houses. You'll be hearing that if you want to buy a land, you'll be hearing 15 million. You'll be hearing a plot of 50 by 100. You'll be hearing 8 million. You'll be hearing 7 million and all that. So how do somebody that is a young guy that just starting up, how will he get that kind of money? Except he goes and buy land in the name of I want to be landowner too. He goes and buy land inside bush. The type they sell 500,000, the times they sell 1 million naira. Now, if this young person have lower risk tolerance, that is, he doesn't like risk, and he have a secure job, he can continue to buy those type of 500,000 naira land, 1 million naira type of land, 700,000 naira type of land, and then maybe in 10 years time, 7 years time, he will be able to have gathered enough money. But if he is someone that have the interest of trading his money, if he's business minded, he should consider putting his money more in agriculture where he can trade. I'm not just saying you should farm, because to farm is also capital intensive. You need land in order to farm. To farm physically, the last time I talked about farming will keep you broke, many people attack me, but they did not want to understand what I'm saying. That to farm, you need land. You need a physical land where you have to now start building fence around it, building many things around it. Those capital infrastructure will keep you broke. It will keep, except you have enough money, it will keep you down. And if anything happen to those animals, you are finished. But if you are going to go into commodity trading, what happens is that instead of you farming layers, you sell egg. You understand? You get a shop where you sell egg instead of farming layers. That is another strategy that you can use. Okay, so farming will keep you broke. What I actually mean by that is that if you want to go into commodity trading, it is better. Okay, lower capital. You don't need to invest all your money. Another difference between the real estate and this is the daily demand. Agriculture is something that it is on demand every day, all year round in the market. People will eat food. People will eat food. You need to just get a niche and then concentrate on that niche and make it happen. So agriculture is something that, okay, it will continue to give you money all year round. Okay, and that is what you really need right now. Farming, real estate will tie your capital down. The money they put in real estate is money that you want to save. There's a difference between capital and savings. You don't carry your capital and put in real estate. Your capital should be in something that will be bringing you return there. The only people that put their capital in real estate are people that are into real estate business, are people that are into buying and flipping of land, are people that are into building of houses and selling it. They are not people that, they buy real estate and wait. These ones are marketers. In fact, their business, the same way that you are supposed to put your money in agriculture, their own business is putting money in real estate and selling it tomorrow. Now, if that is what you need to do, then you can consider real estate. Then what of flexibility and pivot? In agriculture, you can pivot. You can have flexibility. Okay, it is something that you can wake up today and you decide that, okay, Seed is no longer selling well, let me continue to sell egusi. Egusi is no longer selling well, let me continue to sell yam. Yam is no longer selling well, let me continue to sell groundnut. That is the difference. But in a land, if you lock in a land in a particular area, let's assume that you lock in a land in Obomosho, or you lock in a land in Nasarawa, you cannot move that land. If you buy a land in a particular area and crisis come out in that area and people run away from that area, you cannot transfer that land from that place to another area. If there is a kidnapping that come in that area and that area is no longer safe, you cannot transfer that land from that place because you have locked in already. If in that place now there is flooding or a disaster that come in and erosion around there happen, you cannot transfer it. But in real estate, you can do what? It is a liquid something. You can sell off and choose to do another thing. So that is the flexibility that you have in pivoting. What about the easier way to scale? You don't have any bureaucracy, especially if you are living in Africa, in Nigeria now. You don't have any bureaucracy. It is when you are living in the West, you are living abroad. That is when if you are doing all these things, you need so many bureaucracy in food and all that. But in Nigeria, you don't need all that. In Nigeria, you can start your business, you can scale. You can add gari, you can add palm oil, you can add anything you want to add in the business and it won't give you much wahala. That is the beauty of having an agricultural trading uh, uh, business. It is actually different from real estate. Real estate, you need a whole lot of things. You need paper, you need this from land, you need that, and so many things. And look at what is happening. They say Wike have allocated land. Now, if you have a wicked governor or a wicked minister or a wicked politician that come up, he can start revoking your land and start giving it to people. Nobody does that in agriculture. In agriculture, in fact, people have more, what do you call it? It is hard for government to want to frustrate you in agriculture. Because when people cry out that this person is just into food, trying to survive, the government even supports you more in agriculture than in real estate. Then what about the boost? The geopolitical risk and fighting that is happening right now is giving a boost in agriculture. In Benue State right now, farmers are being displaced because of war, because of crisis, because of genocide and terrorism that is happening there. What do you think will happen to the prices of food this year? It's going to skyrocket. And it is not only happening in Benue State. It's also happening in other farming communities around Nigeria, in other rural parts of Nigeria, where food are being produced in abundance. It is close to 2027 election. And 2 years ago, when Tinubu just come in, we were not seeing these videos, disturbing videos of children that are using guns, that are training with guns. We are not seeing those videos. We are not seeing videos of Fulani herdsmen that are with police. We are not seeing those videos. But what is happening right now? Election is by the corner and we are now seeing it. So it will boost the prices of food. I am not telling you at this time, this is not the right time for you to now start going into the bush to farm. This is the right time for you to do more of trading of agricultural produce and storing of agricultural produce. Technology is also helping you. You will use Facebook market ad, you will use WhatsApp market ad, and many other ad in order to boost whatever you are doing, in order to boost it. Technology is going to help you. So now consider it. If you have money and you want to save your money, put it in real estate. Do the necessary papers and put it in real estate. But if you have capital and you want to flip your capital, you better put it in agricultural trading, where you find a product and market it. It can be egg, it can be chicken, it can be egusi, it can be anything. Market the hell out of it and flip your money. Did you find value in this video? If yes, please consider subscribing to this channel and I will see you in the next one.